Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. Gemini, you are the first sign up for the money and career reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so I'm using a custom deck that I created. Some situations are pretty chill, and some situations you might be like, what the hell? So just giving you a heads up. Nonetheless, these are actual situations that have happened to people or that people need to think about. So definitely, if it comes out, it comes out. The energy is the energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your energy better than I ever could. In your life story, better than I ever could. So I'm using my custom deck. I have a regular tarot deck for clarification. I have the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. And I have the Abraham Hicks Money Cards deck. So we'll just pull from whatever I feel the need to pull from. All right. May I have the energy for Gemini in regards to money and career for the month of May? Energy for Gemini in regards to money and career for the month of May. Energy for Gemini in regards to money and career for the month of May. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? 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 May I have some cards for Gemini, please? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? Wow, okay. So 3 cards came out. Gemini, divine timing came out. So something is going on in your life right now. And I actually mentioned this during the Mercury retrograde reading for the collective. And I mentioned a divine plan, a sacred plan, and some of that is going on. So for something that you're dealing with, you may be like, oh my God, why is this taking so long? It's divine timing, is what it is. There are things that have to take place before you can get to what you're attempting to get to. So keep that in mind. The divine timing is at play, and I'll clarify too as well. The other card that came out, change your look. So for some of you, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. With this particular card, some of you may be attempting to secure employment right now. And I'm not saying change who you are. What I am saying is if you go to a job interview, maybe you want to rethink how you're dressing going to job interviews. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you've been on a gazillion job interviews and you're like, I'm not getting the job, I'm not getting the job, then you may want to change your look. For others of you, you just may want to change your look because you're not something, okay, dress like, it's like dress for the job you want type thing. And for some of you, and not even necessarily dressing for the job you want, something is telling me energy-wise, if you start to take better care of your look, if you start to dress like you have money, then money will find you. You will start to attract more money once you put more energy into your appearance. So some of you may need to change your look. Maybe instead of wearing blue jeans all the time and a t-shirt, maybe you need to start wearing some khakis or some polo shirts or some dress shirts or some suits or some nice dresses. Instead of wearing flat shoes, maybe you need to wear 3-inch heels or 6-inch heels. It's just whatever works for you. But there's something in regards to changing your look that can affect your money. Also, something just said to me this too, as well. For some of you, you may be entrepreneurs, but people aren't necessarily engaging with you as much as you would like for them to. And part of that may be because you're not dressing the part. And again, I'm not saying be someone who you're not. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that consider redoing the aesthetic. You can still be you. If whether I'm wearing this tee, because I love t-shirts. If you notice through a lot of my videos and stuff, I'm usually wearing a t-shirt. I love wearing t-shirts. With that, whether I have on my t-shirt or whether I'm wearing one of my Robert Graham shirts, which those are very expensive shirts, or whatever, I'm still me. That's the thing. So I'm not saying be, and I have a wasp right above my, are you kidding me? Whoa! Hold on. Where did he go? Can we get out? Where'd he go? Okay, he went somewhere. I know. Okay, wait a minute, Gemini, I'm almost. Where'd he go? Am I gonna have to break out my bugs? Oh, there he is. Man, I'm trying to be peaceful. I want to be peaceful. The old me would have just started spraying. But the new me, I'm not trying to come out guns blazing. So I want to stop this, and then I think I'm going to come back. Give me a second. I'm going to have to put this together and do that. I got some stuff I got to handle. I'll be right back. All right, Gemini, I'm back. I got rid, and I thought it was a wasp. It was a yellow jacket is what it was, and that thing was big too. Oh my goodness. I was talking to the yellow jacket because, see, okay, I know people are like, did we really go from a tarot reading to a story about wasp and yellow jackets? Just humor me. So probably about maybe a month and some change ago, give or take, a wasp, like a big wasp, just came into, my apartment. And I'm like, where did it come from? So it probably came through the fireplace or something like that. And the old me would have been like, okay, let me get the bug spray. I'm about to spray it. But I've been in this different energy lately where I just don't go in like, So I was able to talk to the wasp, and the wasp eventually left out of the apartment. I opened the door and I kept on talking to him. I'm like, hey, you need to go. You need to go. And finally, he went ahead and he left out the apartment. So that was that. And I was like, wow, that's growth for me. Because again, the old me it wouldn't have even been a conversation. But this yellow jacket, as you had seen earlier, the light, okay, I have the light up here. And it came out the blue and it was landing on the light, on the outside glass of the light. And when I was talking, I was like, okay, well, I guess it ain't gonna be too big of a deal. But then he swoops down and he goes to the side to the blinds over there. And that's when I was like, whoa. And I left out of the camera frame. And obviously I turned it off. And then I started talking to him. Dude is sitting on the blinds, just not moving, wings not flapping, not doing anything. Just like, okay, I wanna see the reading too. Maybe the yellow jacket was a Gemini. I don't know. But I was like, okay, I don't have time for this. I have other readings to do. And I went and got my bug spray. I thought it was going to take a minute. As soon as it hit him, he fell down to the ground, and it was a wrap. Here we are. back to the reading. But thank you for your patience on that, Gemini. I appreciate it. So yeah, on the change your look thing, like I was saying, it isn't something where you have to change who you are. It's just, and I don't want to say fake it till you make it either, because I don't really like that energy. It's just, there may be something involving your look that can bring you more money, that can bring more money to you. Also, wait, this just came to me. And see, this didn't come to me earlier, so it was meant for all that to happen, because this just came to me. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You may be required to change your look, where you get a job and they're like, you know what, we're business casual here. You can't wear blue jeans here, and the job pays really, really well. I'm saying this to some of you where if you are looking for a job, there may be a possibility where they will require you to dress business casual, where you can't just come there in blue jeans. In some cases, you can't even come there in khakis. You're going to have to come there in like dress slacks. You will have to wear a tie or whatever. They have a really strict dress code is what they have. I know with Abercrombie and Fitch, they had a strict, which I think they're going out of business now, or they're close to going out of business. But I know they had a really strict dress code where you couldn't wear like certain types of earrings. You couldn't wear your hair a certain way and things like that. There may be a job that pays extremely well that might require you to change your look. Just throwing it out there. All right. And then the third card that came out, precious metals. So some of you may be considering investing in precious metals like gold, silver, copper, aluminum, iron, things like that. So that's going on at the bottom of the deck, 2 weeks. So something in regards to money may be happening in your life in 2 weeks. I'm going to take one more card right quick. May I have another card, please? For Gemini. Another card for Gemini, please. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Whoa, that came out. Oh, I like that card. New money. That might be the 2 weeks. Some of you might be coming into some new money in 2 weeks. Also, with the new money, don't forget, some of you might come into a lot of money and you may act like new money. I believe it's called Novuri, where you get all of this money, and people who run in those circles of all, you know, the upper echelons of wealth and everything like that. Like, let's say you win the lottery sometime in the future in 2 weeks, and you come in, I'm just making up a number. You come into $30 million or something, but you've never been around people who are multimillionaires. And because you're new money, you don't necessarily act like they act. You might be a little bit more flashy with it or something like that. So it could be that, or it could just be you're going to get some new money in 2 weeks as well. But there's something involving new money that is related to this. So, yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, oh, yeah, definitely new money. You need to open a real bank account. Open a real bank account, or capital real. And I put this in here because some people, they have like these bank accounts with banks where they're on debit cards or whatever, but they're not banks and stuff in doing that. And especially with this new money card coming out, and then open a real bank account being at the bottom of the deck, somebody's going to come into a substantial amount of money. And what I will tell you is that you need to consider, like, I'm not saying it has to be JP Morgan or Bank of America or Wells Fargo or anything like that, because honestly, I don't, you know, and this is not financial advice at all. I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want to do. I don't really trust any of the big banks. Being a big bank doesn't mean it's a real bank account. because the streets are talking, and one of the 4 big banks is allegedly about to go bust. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But back to the real bank account thing. You could go to your credit union and open a real bank account there. Again, it doesn't have to be on this large, Goldman Sachs, Mellon Bank, all this other stuff type level. It doesn't have to be like that. But regardless, it's saying open a real bank account. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull some tarot cards right quick, and we're going to clarify this. I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want this to be too long. Can we clarify divine timing, please? Can we clarify divine timing for Gemini? Divine timing for Gemini. Can we clarify? Whoa. Okay, a bunch of cards came out. I'm taking the one that fell on the table. Queen of Wands in the reverse, where there may be something that, and this is interesting because the card Temperance and the Hangman are in reverse, and then the Hermit. There's something where you're kind of feeling like you're in solitary right now. And maybe some of you feel that you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, because one person who gives recognition is the Queen of Wands. But she came out in the reverse. Some of you may feel like you're not receiving your just due. And it's because there's some type of information that you need to get. And there's something that needs to come in to balance everything out. Meaning that if you were to get it while something is unbalanced, it wouldn't be long lasting. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with that. Now, I'm going to put these back in the deck. Can we clarify change your look, please? Can we clarify change your look? Too many cards. Can we clarify change your look, please? And I had done that the other way. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Back to back. So this is something that you need to invest in. Balancing it out is what you need to consider doing. And changing your looks. If you invest in your wardrobe, it's going to bring in more money. Some of you need to start investing in your wardrobe. Is what you need to do. That's what that change your look is about. You need to invest in your wardrobe. How you look. And that will bring in more money. Can we clarify precious metals, please? Can we clarify precious metals? Precious metals. Can we clarify precious metals, please? Thank you. 2 of Cups. So some of you may be doing a partnership. You may be reaching out to a financial advisor. And that's water energy. Pentacles obviously is earth energy. Wands is fire energy. You may be setting up a partnership with someone. Some of you, I just heard this, some of you might be starting an LLC to do your investing. Not a bad idea. But there may be some type of partnership that you're setting up where they're going to invest in precious metals for you. Or, like I said before, you may set up an LLC, maybe have a partner, maybe not, and then start picking yourself. But it's something where there's going to be there will be another party or entity brought into your orbit that you connect with is what's going to happen. Also, random, I know this is a money reading, but with the 2 of Cups here and you see the hands as well with precious metals, somebody may be picking out an engagement ring too. Because Two of Cups can be a soulmate card and also a love card. And also with precious metals, gold, so platinum, rings and stuff. Someone may be picking out an engagement ring, which obviously can affect money too. So throwing that out there. Can we clarify new money, please? Thank you. Nine of Swords. Or Eight of Swords. With this, for some of you, when you come into this money, you may feel like you can't trust people. What's at the bottom of the deck? Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's some type of recognition. Three of Pentacles can also be a cash infusion too. Six of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles can be cash infusions. With the Three of Pentacles working with others, some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You might feel like you're bound in a situation where you feel like you have to stay for the money, but really you don't. Or that you're forced to work with someone else for this money, but really you don't. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But honestly, I feel like this is a trust thing. With the new money, especially if it's a large cash infusion, you just feel like you can't trust anyone. You may be in that energy sometimes, is what I'm picking up. I'm going to take one card from the Angels of Abundance deck and we're going to wrap this up. May I have a card for Gemini, please? May I have a card for Gemini? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? Thank you. Dreams of abundance. Dreams of abundance. And it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided dreams. Divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So pay attention to your dreams. That also might be what brings in that new money too. So Gemini, that is all I have for you. You know, we had a little moment earlier with the yellow jacket, but it is what it is. If any of this resonated with you, let me know. Please leave a comment. Please like as well if it resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Gemini, be blessed.